What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the £25 Sorare Road to Glory. This is probably the episode that most of you have been looking forward to. It's the game week 353 lineup builders. We're only going to be building the semi pro lineups on video because obviously my amateur lineups are basically the same bar one player. Um, but I'm guessing most of you have been looking forward to this because we're going to speak about how you guys can potentially win a limited card each week from these lineup builder videos. So the way you can do that is by liking and subscribing to the channel, well, liking the video and subscribing to the channel, obviously, and commenting on this video or every Friday on the lineup videos which lineup you think is gonna win us a reward that week. If more than one person says the same lineup, I'll just draw it randomly from the people who said that lineup, and also the predictions have to be in before the 2:30 kickoffs on Saturday, and basically before like two players have played from one team or three players from one team. So this week it's got to be in by 2:30 Saturday. If we have a lot of players playing on a Friday one week, then it'll have to be in before the Friday night. But for this week, you've got till 2:30 on Saturday to predict which team you think is going to win us a reward. And today we're going to be starting off by building the Bundesliga semi-pro. I can't remember whether we have a stack in this or not, but I cannot see Bauman keeping a clean sheet. Herdecki is our main keeper for this anyway. We do have the stack. Oh, we have a new limited in this division actually. I wonder why some people think he's going to be benched. It'd be really good if these guys keep a clean sheet again. I guess Brandt's injury kind of helps us with that pick there. Put the extra in. As actually, I'll do the extra last because obviously we've got to have this guy, which is our new limited. Um, I've gone for him basically because they've got a pretty good run of fixtures. If he gets a decisive, it's just good, and it's our weakest part of the team, our striker, I think. Obviously, I've just brought in Colin Moani for amateur, really. Um, Seb Haller, but strikers are really reliant on decisives anyway, no matter how good they are. So this way we have a chance to score higher with the rest of the team, and if he does get a decisive, then we're in a good spot to win a reward, basically. Brandt could have been an option here because that's a really good fixture, uh, but I guess you just go for delay and hope that him and Fonzie both start. I think they will, but we'll save that as the Bundesliga lineup. I'm going to move us over to French League. Quite happy with the French League one as well. I feel like this could be a good one this week. Although it's very reliant on this defensive stack, and we know that Rems, if that's how you say it, are in really good form, and we have a defensive stack up against them. Kakare's got a tough fixture, but he doesn't go in this team anyway because he'll be in the amateur. But this one we have Marshall Munetsi, the Zimbabwean, and then we have the new offensive stack. Oh, God, against Brest. Who did? Oh yeah, Strasbourg have last year. So yeah, this is really reliant on the defensive stack. Um, if they don't get a clean sheet, it's probably not going to be a reward, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I've built the team for that really, kind of just waiting for a Monaco clean sheet, and then I can see us getting a reward. Do I need to make changes on this? Stegen brought Koundé in. Um, for a little Barca defensive stacks, we know they're pretty good defensively. Uh, Canales is back fit. 18% saying he's going to start. I feel like he could start on the bench, so we'll put Pereira in there. Fekir's still injured. I brought Oyarzabal in, and then our limited Ryo. It's kind of annoying because this is probably my least favourite lineup that we have. The limited's not that good. I've got a tiny bit of ETH, like maybe like €3 left over, so I might try and use that to upgrade the upgrade the limited from this. Although he isn't that bad. If they do keep a clean sheet, he's going to score pretty well. I could just risk it, take Ayazabal out and put Pablo Maffeo in. Hope they keep it. No, I couldn't because Ayazabal's not my extra. So we're going to have to stick with that. I don't think that one will get us a reward this week. Really can't see it. What haven't we done? We'll do the Premier League last because I feel like that's also a bit of a dodgy lineup. See, this one I feel pretty good about. Why is his L5 so low? Right, yes. He hasn't been playing the are they in the Europa League or the Conference? I think they're in the Conference League, and he doesn't play in the Conference League, so that's why he's so low. Um, Same as I don't know how to say his name. I'm pretty sure I've been butchering it, so I'm just gonna put him in. But hopefully he should start in the league. Against Atlanta, it's not the greatest fixture. Koopmeiners is injured, yeah. Oshiman, and I guess you just go for Kalulu. That lineup kind of builds itself. That'll probably be basically the same lineup every week. If Milan have got a good fixture, they're really good defensively. Uh, Bologna aren't a walkover. They're having a pretty good season. They definitely could score against Lazio. And obviously Napoli have a pretty tough fixture as well. But this is definitely one of our better lineups. It's a pretty decent defensive stack. We'll save and lock that one in. And we've just got the Premier League left to build. Let's get on to the goalkeeper. Right. Sanchez. So this is a weird one because I've actually just brought in the another option because obviously I had the Chelsea stack and I brought in a Stupinian to create a Brighton stack, but then Robert Sanchez has been benched for Jed Steele, I think is his name, and the manager has come out and basically said that Sanchez just isn't playing good enough and Steele's playing better at the minute. So Sanchez is going to be benched until he wins his place back. Mano Solomon, what a player he is, by the way. He's been playing unbelievable. Obviously, we need this man in there, though. I think this is also another lineup that kind of just builds itself. Rashford goes in, and then Saka just has to go in. Solomon's basically just there as an option for amateur. Can swap between Solomon and Estupinian, or unless he has a really good fixture, I'd maybe consider starting him in this one week. But it's a pretty solid team. Again, it's reliant on a defensive stack. Reece James, I'd like to think he starts. Um, he is back fit. I think he played 90 minutes in the Champions League for us. Definitely got a pretty decent amount of minutes. So, pretty happy with that. We'll save that one. And that's the lineups built. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment on which team you think is going to win us a reward this week for a chance to win a limited card. It's not necessarily going to be the reward. We'll see what the reward is, but there will be a limited card giveaway if we do win a reward. If we win more than one reward, I'll just pick one random person who got either team right and we'll do it from there. Also, make sure if you have any lineup suggestions, if you think we should be swapping any players out, leave that in the comments as well because you're only helping yourselves, getting yourselves a better chance to win a reward if you know something that I don't. And we're also getting pretty close to 50 subscribers, so if you aren't subscribed, which 80% of the people watching these videos aren't, please make sure you do subscribe if you're going to be interested in watching this series, and I'll see you next time.